Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, I can hear you very well. I'm going to. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? I'm going to talk about how to regularize your status in the UK. And basically, I'm going to deal with questions that people have at the heart of their chest, or at the front of their chest, rather. Possibly wanted to put it onto my head. So I'm more than available now to answer those questions. But candidate 1 minute per question. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, or you want me to take off the headphone. Good afternoon, my dear. Good afternoon. Can you? Okay, can you hear me now? If you can hear me, that's fine. I don't have to use the headphone if you can hear me now. Yes. It's about how to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. So this is different from yesterday program. This is my law thing. So this is law. Now, for those who have been, bothering me with regards to issues they have on their status in the UK, I'm available to deal with matter as it comes. And I'm going to only answer questions 1 minute per candidate. The rest, you have to book appointments and do consultation over the phone with me. I'm going to deal with queries you may have now regarding your immigration status in the UK, or for those who want to come to United Kingdom that are stuck, they don't know what to do. And for all of you that are in United Arab Emirates, for your questions that you have been sending to me from United Arab Emirates, this is an arena for you to come to put your question through now and see if I can manage to answer your question in the short time that I'm going to spend on the here. So it is not about Logmo or any other thing. It's about pure law. What are the changes in the law? How do you go about? How do you get your status regularized? How do you get your status managed? How do you change things? A lot of people want to have no recourse to public fund condition to be taken off their cards. Well, you can only have one or two answer. You can't have everything, because if you have everything, how do I pay my bills? So you will agree with me that I'm entitled to pay my bills, isn't it? So for those who want to find out whether they are entitled to claim NRPF, I'm here on 07908 628240 079. I know you go and bring your friend now. When it's free advice, you go and bring your friend now. You will share it. 07908 628 240. That's the number you are going to call me on. That is the number you are going to call me for questions you have at your heart and you want to bring it to me. I'm available to take it all now and deal with the matter as it comes. I know a lot of people will share this now because it's a free advice, isn't it? Hello? I'm on a public thing. Are you asking questions relating to what I'm doing now? Go ahead. I know a lot of you will take advantage.
My question goes thus, ma.
Pardon?
Hello? My question goes thus, ma. Can I go ahead with the question, ma?
Yeah, but you only have 1 minute. I'm not going to pieces anything.
All right, yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of that. What it is I put in the application on April to extend my renewal, and without having biometrics, I've got an email to submit to scan my supporting documents. So I'm just wondering, are they making decision yet without biometrics?
There is nothing to worry about. If they have asked you to send documents, send it to them. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. That's nothing to worry about. They are the owner of their things. They do it the way they like. Please. I'm here now to deal with matters as it comes. How to regularize your status in the United Kingdom on immigration and nationality law. This is what I stand for. This is my power. This is my cake. This is my apple. This is my baby. That I take care of. Law. Law is my food. I eat it every day. So I'm here now. If you want me to deal with matters that are bothering your mind with regards to coming to UK, staying in the United Kingdom, what you can do, how to get your status done, this is the time for you now. I'm on 07908 628 240. here I am now. Please share it to others. Don't keep it to yourself. It will be so unfair. If you keep such thing to yourself, it will be very, very unfair. So please make sure you share it. Hello? Hello?
Hello, ma. Good
Yes.
afternoon, ma.
Are you aware that I'm on a live program?
Oh, yes, ma. I just want to ask about something very quickly,
Go
ma.
ahead quickly.
Thank you, ma. People have been passing information that United Kingdom, they're about to revoke the 2.5 years stay. I don't know if that is true, ma.
That is not possible. It's not true. So let me go off.
All right, ma. Thank you very much, ma.
It's not true. Okay, so don't worry.
All right, ma. Thank you very much, ma.
Okay, yeah. You see? You will only get an answer to question you put to me. 1 minute. Answer 1 minute. I'm on 07908 628240. 07908 628240. How to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. Is it true that the United Kingdom want to take away the 2.5 years? They want to revoke it. I've never read it in my cave. So it's not possible. Hello? Hello? Please go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, hold on. People can see that someone is calling. Please stop your call and let that person finish so that we don't jam each other. Right, go ahead.
Okay, so I've also got family.
Can you start from the beginning for me and for others who want to learn from here?
I will just cut it short. I've got residence permit under the UK immigration rules. And I've also got a residence card as an European Union family member. So I'm looking at the 2.5 years to expire next year. I'm looking at maybe I should just go on the European Union route, the settlement status route. Hold on. Let us respect each other on this timeline, please. I've only put one number there for people to call. If you have any of my other number, that does not give you an advantage over others. The number that I put there is the number you have to call. I don't care who you are. If you can't call that number, you are distracting us because I'm using one of the Samsung phone to do the recording now. So please, let us respect ourselves by following simple instruction. Call me on 07908 628 240 and I have given the number out there. The phone is here available for you to call. Don't call me on any other line for now for the next 2 hours. Do not call me on any other line apart from this line today. Please. The number is there and it's obvious. 07908 628 240. If you're calling me, you are distracting us because you just paused us now. All of a sudden we were paused. We're not supposed to pause when I'm answering question. People need to follow it on. Please go ahead. Okay, that person will come back when it's ready. He's supposed to hold on when I'm talking, so no need come back. It's all about how to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. I'm on 07908 628 240. When we talk of regularize of status in the UK, what are the things that are required of you? What are the things that you need to do? If you don't have a lawyer, you'll be deceiving yourself and you are in the UK. There are protocols and you have to follow the procedure. So you definitely need to have a lawyer to guide you in this situation. There's no need to be calling me and checking me. You understand? There's no need. Because you'll be distracting me. You understand? What is all this for now? Check your number now if you have problem with your phone. Check your number if you have problem with your phone. Please.
a lot of people are in the UK and they are saying that, oh, because one lawyer has duped them in the past, one lawyer has done this to them in the past, they are very scared, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. You understand? Yes. At the end of the day, you will still need a lawyer. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
How are you, ma'am?
Thank you. I'm on a live chat. Are you aware?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Please go ahead. 1 minute.
The question I just want to ask is about the EU and the settlement scale, that they give to everybody, like the indefinite. I said if somebody have got it we register and can we, in a year or something, can we apply for the British passport with the children?
Can you say your question again? If you have what? If you have settlement status, if you have permanent residence.
The one they give to us.
If you have been given permanent residence, then you have been given permanent residence. So yeah, of course, you can register your kids that are born in the UK.
No, they are born in Spain.
But they should have been given at the same time like you.
Yeah, all of them have it.
And have they spent their 5 years in the UK?
Yes.
They've spent their 5 years in the UK?
Yes.
Yeah, so they are entitled to have that.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's all about how to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. Things have changed and things will continue to change when it comes to Home Office, Immigration and Nationality Law. It has never been the same. If you look back from 1948, you understand, the immigration rules have never retained its height. It changes every time. It changed from time to time. You have 1972, you have 1971, you have 1983, you understand? And then you start having numerous changes, 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004. It keeps on changing. The reason why it changes in that manner, it is because it is an admin law. It is an administrative law. It does not have to go through any chambers before it is approved, before it changes overnight. All it has to do is that they have to sit together in the House of Commons and make that changes quietly. There is no need to vote. Most times it doesn't receive any vote because it's an administrative law. We have unwritten constitution in the UK, and that gives that power to the Home Secretary and the Prime Minister to do and undo. Hello? Hello? Anyone who calls directly will supersede your WhatsApp. That's the problem we are having here. And I'm not going to stay for long. I don't have the leeway to sit down.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. I've just seen the live on Facebook. And I'm just calling to find out. My mom and me, my dad brought us to the UK. It's coming to 4 years in June on the 12th. However, we've got leave to remain on our biometric cards. I'm just finding out, is it okay to apply for indefinite leave to remain next year?
What type of leave to remain do you have on your card? That's the first question I want to ask you. What type of leave to remain have you got on your card? What type of leave to remain? You understand? That is very important. What type of leave to remain do you have?
It says settlement visa, it says.
Okay, so you have settlement. When was it granted?
Right. We came here 2016 and renewed last year. So we renewed the second time. So it's running out next year. And then we have to apply. So I'm thinking if we
hold on. You are confusing me. You said you mentioned that it stated settlement on the card. But then you are saying you renewed twice.
No, we've renewed it once. We renewed last year for the first time.
What did you renew?
So basically, when we came in 2016, it had leave to enter, and it was still settlement.
Okay.
And it ran out last year.
Okay.
Around May or February.
Yeah.
We renewed it and got new status from I think
May. And you have spent and you have been in the UK since 2016.
Yes.
And you were
June 2016.
Yes, and you were given your indefinite leave to remain last year.
No, it's not indefinite leave to remain. It's not.
What is it?
Just says it says on the biometric card, leave to remain. So it's like.
So that's not settlement then. So that means you're on 2.5 years.
Sorry?
That means you are on a limited leave.
Yes, it is still limited leave, but my dad says when you spend 5 years, you should be able to apply. So he's saying.
Now let me be honest and open with you here. I will not be able to give you advice because you are going to make me look idiot if I give you advice, because I will give you advice based on what you have told me, but it will end up being wrong advice. The reason why I said that to you is because I need to be sure the type of status you are holding. I need to know what is written on the paperwork that they are giving you. I want to know the type of things that they gave to you when you entered the United Kingdom. Do you have the paperwork?
Yeah, I can tell you the reason as to why we came to the UK, right? My dad is a citizen.
Your dad, okay.
I came here when I was under 18.
Okay.
Because my mom was coming, so I came as a child with my mom.
So on the document that you came in with, what does this say on the document? Does it say child with settlement status, joint parent?
Yes.
Child joint parent.
Yes, but I came with my mom, yeah.
But underneath, was it granted settlement or leave to indefinite leave to enter? It's supposed to say indefinite leave to enter.
No, it's limited stay. We didn't grant the indefinite leave to enter.
So you were given 2.5 years.
Yeah, we were given 2.5 years, and then we've renewed, and they've given us again 2.5 years, which run out next year in June.
So you have to get your permanent. You have to get your indefinite leave to remain next year June.
Okay, so once it runs out now, we
yes.
should just
Don't let it run out. You need to be at alert and be vigilant. Once you have it to the stage that you know you have about 28 days to go, you need to make application for a renewal. Do not let it run out, otherwise you will have to start all over again, and you are going to be over. You will be over 18, so it's going to be difficult. Make sure your application go back inside before it finishes.
Right. Okay. Do I have to do the life in the UK test as well? Does
yes.
my mom have to do it?
You have to do English test.
Sorry.
You need to do English test.
English test, even if because my mom has been doing the English test. That's because I came here when I was 15 and I've been studying here. I was told I don't have to do it.
No, but you haven't got first degree yet.
I'm at uni at the moment.
If you haven't got first degree, you need to satisfy the English test. I've done it series times with all these teenagers of your age. Home Office will not accept it. Once you are 18, at the time of applying for indefinite leave to remain, you need to comply. So it doesn't matter the age you entered. You need to do English test.
Right. Do I need to do life in the UK as well?
You need to do life in the UK test, but I really don't want to tell you that you shouldn't do it. It is really not compulsory, but I will advise that you should have it along. It doesn't cost you, and it's for life. Life in the UK test is life. So if I were you, I would do both of them.
Right. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, dear. Bye. That's all I need. She said, thank you so much. God bless you. Of course, God will bless me. That's all I need. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. I've been calling you anyway, trying to reach you based on one issue or the other, please.
Hold on before you talk. Are you sure that you know that I'm on a live program?
Yes, please.
And you've only got 1 minute. This is not area for you to tell me story or anything. You only have 1 minute.
Okay, it's not a story anyway. I got 2.5 years from a child, a British citizen, from a child who's a British citizen. And after which I married my wife, who is British as well. Then I was granted 2.5 on the marriage status. Then after the 2.5, they renewed it for me now, which is going to finish by 2022 March or thereabout. I'm thinking I'm now almost 6 years on this both status. Can I apply for a nationality without indefinite because I'm more than 5 years late in the country?
Nah, it doesn't work like that. Nobody can supersede or go over indefinite leave to remain. Nobody. You must obtain that first.
Oh.
You must obtain that. If you don't obtain your indefinite leave to remain, I'm afraid you're not going to get your nationality done.
Even if I'm more than 5 years, because
it doesn't matter. Even if you are 20 years in the UK and you are renewing every year to 2.5 years for 20 years, it doesn't matter. If you do not get that indefinite leave to remain, you can't jump it. You will not get your nationality.
All right, then. Thank you very much for your help. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm dealing with how to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. My name has not changed, Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. You can see what we are having. We need to resolve some issues that people are giving people concerns. They're not up to consultation level. They are just one question. So therefore, there is nothing big for me there to divulge and give the answer to them in the public. It's not a big deal. You understand? Regularize of status in the UK is a must, unlike in the developing world, where everyone go in and out, nobody controls who comes in, who goes out. In the United Kingdom, as a developed world, borders control everything here. Hello? And that's Home Office. Hello? Go and check your phone, that person. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I called earlier on, but I was cut off because you couldn't hear me or I couldn't
Go straight to the question, please. Quickly.
Okay, my question is this. I have a residence card as a family member of an European university. I also have the UK immigration residence permit that runs out next year. I'm of the opinion, should I just go on the European Union route where I'm able to renew the 2.5 years?
You have one, hold on. You have one under partner, European partner.
Yes.
And then you have other child.
Yes.
You're not supposed to have two status at the same time in the UK, so you are even breaching the rule at the moment.
Yeah, but one was issued
No.
before and the other one was issued.
No.
I mean, they were issued.
No, I disagree with you. You're supposed to relinquish one for the other to survive. You cannot carry two status at the same time.
Okay. So that's my question. My question is this. The one that will run out in next year, I just want it to run out. That's the one for the UK, under the UK immigration rule. So I'm asking, my question is, should I continue on the residence card only?
Are you still married to your wife that is European?
Yes.
And you are living together?
Yes.
And when is your 5 years going to finish? Because I don't want you to make mistake to drop the wrong one.
That's my concern.
I don't want you to make mistake to drop the wrong one. But how come you have two of them? So you were not upright with the Home Office. You were not supposed to have both of them. How do you manage to get both of them?
Okay, I can explain. What happened was
Quickly.
One, I had a pending application and it was issued almost when I was about to put in the second application, the residence card one in. So it was issued in July, and because I've already concluded to make the second application, I still send it in the end of July of that year, and it come out successful in the following month. So that's the dilemma. But I've got the two cards with me. I've even used it at different times at the airport, and there was no complaint about it. So, but I'm just thinking maybe I have to drop one, because one is of course more expensive to rely on and to take a longer time to get permanent residence.
Let me give you warning, and to others that are listening now, let me warn you. If Home Office by any chance realize that you are carrying two different status in your hand, you know they can take both of it away from you.
Oh, okay.
I am only giving you a friendly advice now. Okay. If Home Office by any chance, because which means that for you to have those two status together, something is not right somewhere. Information is not the same. They are different.
No, they are the same information. I won't be calling you if they are the same. They are the same.
You need to let one run off. But I want you to be careful. I want you to be careful so that you don't choose the wrong one.
Okay,
yeah, but you need to let one just run slide. Don't give it to anybody to work with. Don't let anybody see it with you. Please.
No, never. Because
Okay.
they are the same information.
Exactly. Home office will not be happy. You need to be careful because when you are going for your renewal, by any chance, if home office discover that you have two status, they will challenge you and say, why couldn't you report the other one?
That's what I called it.
But you are calling me at the later one now because everything you've spent almost one year or 2 years on them. That should have been done immediately you receive the second one. You should have just said, oh my God, this is not supposed to be. Thank you. You have granted me under so. Have this back. And you send it back, recorded delivery.
I thought of doing that. Okay.
And they will respect you more.
Okay. Now that I've heard that, I will do that. If I will do that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We need to, when we are doing things and we want people to respect us, let me put it to us, we need to respect ourselves as well. We have to try as much as possible to do things properly. Now, that young man that just called me, I call him young man because he's not up to the age of 100. So he's under 99 years old. And that's the English language. Now, that document is supposed to have been returned back to the UK Border Agency as soon as he realized that he's holding two status at the same time. Now, God forbid, if for any reason Home Office discover that he has two status, he might lose both of them, believe me, because that is not good. There is what we call that kind of people in law, but I'm not going to say it here, but it's not supposed to be. Anyone that holds two status, you need to return one back to the Home Office. If you don't return things back to the Home Office or return back to the appropriate authority and do things properly, like the white counterpart that you want to claim to be, or you want to emulate, then what are we talking about? Why are you fighting? If you want to emulate people, you emulate them with their good deed. You know, you do the right thing. That document is not supposed to be with him. And that's it. Hello? Lower your device so we can be with each other. Lower your device. I don't want to hear my voice. Lower your device. When you are calling me, I'm the one you want to speak with. You have called my line. Of course, I'll pick it up. But you need to lower your device, because if you don't lower your device, there's no way I can hear you, because I'm already hearing my voice. So I plead to you, lower your device when you call me. Lower your device. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Please go ahead quickly. Go ahead, 1 minute.
Last month, the Home Office granted my indemnity and they said to me that in the next 7 to 10 working days, I'm going to get my PRP. But up to now, they've not sent it. I've sent them the reminder, no response. But I somehow did something.
There is nothing going on at the moment. There's nothing wrong other than the pandemic wrong. So the issue why a lot of people have not received their granted status as we speak is because everyone is working from home. So we really need to understand that there is allowance for the Home Office to work from home, for the T&T to work from home. So your document is with the delivery company. Be rest assured that you are not on the wrong line. You will be given at the end of the day. Keep pressing them. You know, if you are the one in charge, keep pressing them. I send address to T&T to send it to the client directly for me, because I don't want T&T to deliver to my house, and I'm not in the office. So I asked T&T to deliver to individual addresses, you know. So be rest assured, if you don't get it, remind them again. But it's due to the issue of virus, the pandemic. That's why you are having that difficulty. Okay? Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to ask, I put on my contradiction. Hello?
Go ahead.
My contradiction this last year. Okay. This last year. Yes, this last year. I put my.
Lower your device because you want to hear your voice at the same time, and that is impossible. I can't hear your question. Lower your device. If you want to speak with me, you lower your device, and then we take it on from there. Somebody say, hope I can reach you after the program.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm the one speaking now. I put on my NAPA this last year, July. Hello.
I can hear you now.
July.
Next caller, please. Hello.
Hello. I was just
Smart.
In a minute. It's
Yeah.
about the double status thing.
The what?
Double status, like.
Okay, the double status.
Yeah, I got the 2 cards thing because he talked about it. I decided to call. I got the 2 cards because I came from EU with my family. We
Yeah.
applied for residence card.
Yes.
And then while doing that, we applied for EU settlement scheme. So the EU settlement scheme, they gave me a card because I did not have a card before, and they also sent me the other card, so it became 2.
So you have 2 BRP in your hand.
Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to.
I traveled out of UK and then came back and presented the 2 cards at the airport. It was a problem. The Home Office man said, "How did I get 2 cards?"
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes, it was a problem because he said it now. So I told him the situation. He said, "Okay, I should never travel with 2. I should leave 1 at home. That in fact I should keep this other 5 years at home. I should use the EU settlement scheme because this one is going to finish by 31st December. But I should never travel with 2 cards again."
You should never travel with 2 cards. But in your own case, those 2 cards are the same thing. They are telling you the same thing.
Yes.
It's the same
and
thing.
He said I should always leave 1 at home.
Exactly. In his own case that called earlier on, he's dealing with immigration and he's dealing with European law, and it's not supposed to be.
Yes.
So it's the 2 different. Your cases are not the same. Yours is on the same European thing.
Yes.
His one is on immigration and at the same time on EA regulations, which is against the law, completely against the law. So your one, yes, but then you can see now you can't travel with both of them.
Not to travel with
Yes, you can't.
at the airport.
Yeah, they will give you a lot of trouble because they will check you and they will delay you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, there was even a problem in Germany because when I wanted to fly in Germany, they asked me from Germany, why do I have 2 UK cards? If the problem started from Germany when I wanted to
Exactly.
with the 2 cards.
If I'm the immigration officer and anyone approach me at the borders and they're coming into they are coming into the United Kingdom and I'm at the border, I'm not going to land you. So it's just a matter of you explaining yourself. If you can explain yourself properly for me, then I will leave you, I will land you. But if you cannot explain properly and I'm representing Home Office and I'm at the border, I'm not going to land the person.
They landed me with a warning. It's not just, they didn't just want to remember.
They gave you warning.
Yes, they gave me warning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. So you can see now. You can see okay. It is pretty easy to follow instructions. You can be in the UK for the rest of your life without having criminal problem. It's a matter of knowing your rights and following the procedure. It's easy to live in the UK without any problem, without encountering police or anybody. It's easy. Hold on, my dear. It's easy. Because if you're holding 2 cards and 2 of them is not on the same law, it's different law, you are in breach. If on the same law, they will think that they gave it to you mistakenly. Then even you're supposed to return the other one back immediately. But on different laws, you are in breach. It's as simple as that. Please go ahead.
All right, thank you, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, dear.
Please, ma. My name is Bimbo. I applied for this EU settlement scheme since September. I applied on this derivative right of residence, the paper form. And after that, I think around 3 weeks after, they gave me this certificate of application, COA. And since then, I've not heard anything.
What type of application did you put in before they gave you COA?
Chain case, derivative right of residence. I use my daughter; she's a German citizen.
And you apply when?
That was last week in September last year. I think on the 30th of September.
By law now, by law they have exceeded 6 months to respond back to you. Did you use a lawyer?
I didn't. Did I use what?
Did you have a lawyer to? Was a lawyer there?
No, I didn't use any lawyer. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything.
So go and continue to bang on them. That's why they didn't come back to you.
Okay, because I'm always calling their customer service. They will tell me I should wait. They will reply.
Yeah, because there's nobody now. Your case is supposed to have been settled before we start the lockdown in March. The lockdown started in March. You put it in September last year. Yes. So they're supposed to have granted you about December, January, February. You're supposed to have received your result. It's because there was no lawyer letterhead.
So what can I do, ma?
Continuously banging on the door. You have to continue.
Okay, I should keep calling them.
Exactly.
I was even thinking maybe my calling them will be too rude.
No. You did it yourself. So you have to just always have your cup of tea to give you more strength, and then you just knock on the door all the time and see whether they will open it one day.
And I can't use the lawyer anymore.
It's too late. Don't use lawyer. Don't waste your money.
Okay.
Don't use lawyer. Don't contradict matter at all. Don't use lawyer. In fact, don't even go to any lawyer to go and take advice. Other than you have asked me now, you've submitted it. They gave you C of A. The C of A that they gave you is the one that gave you right to work.
And they said I can work, but
does it say you can work? Hold on. Does it say you can work?
No, what they put there is that this, like, how did they even put that?
So they cannot guarantee that you can work.
Yes, like if I want to work, that the employer should call the home office to verify something.
So that means they didn't give you automatic right to employment. So that application a bit shady.
Yes, it's not automatic. Yes, it's kind of.
They're supposed to give you automatic right if it's not shady. There's a problem there. So just keep fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly. Okay.
Okay.
But don't use any lawyer. Don't waste your money.
Okay. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome, dear. Bye.
All right. Bye.
She didn't use lawyer at the beginning, so there is no need to use lawyer now. She just needs to continue banging the door until someone decides to open the door in the home office and grant the status. But she should not use lawyer. Hello. Lower your device because I'm hearing my voice and it's getting into my ears.
Hello.
Have you lowered your device?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead now.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello, dear.
Please, my name is Flora. I just wanted to ask you, ma. They gave me visa to collect my children, I don't know, July, and it's because of this coronavirus, I could not travel. How do I apply for extension? Because I don't know, Nigeria, they've not opened the border. And I don't know how to go.
Now let's take it one by one. Instead of me just telling you do this, do that. Which country gave you visa to collect your children? Where are the children and where are you?
United Kingdom.
The kids are in the UK.
No, they are in Nigeria.
And you are in the UK.
Yes.
And what type of visa were the children given?
A family reunion.
What status are you holding?
5 years. I don't know.
You're married to a European person, isn't it?
Yes.
So they gave those children family permits to come to UK.
Exactly, ma'am.
And they granted it in July.
Yes, July.
You need to ask for extension.
So how do I go, ma'am?
Go and get the letter or the email that granted you and speak to them.
They gave me the letter through a lawyer and I went to Nigeria. They gave the visa. How do I go? I don't know.
Where is the lawyer?
It's somewhere in Louisiana.
Then contact your lawyer and ask lawyer that he needs to go and ask for extension. Why are you people scared to speak to your lawyer?
No, not that I'm scared, because just the money involved, because they said I can do it online.
Do what online? That's lawyer's job. Lawyer have already started it. There's a hand of lawyer in there. It's just a matter of him sending an email to the Sheffield or to the officer that granted it and said, hold on a minute. Due to the coronavirus, the children are unable to travel out of Nigeria into United Kingdom. Could you now please extend the time to come to UK? So they will give them another 6 months, because that 6 months has already elapsed. And if those children have been granted since July, what were you waiting for till March? Why have you not traveled to pick them up?
No, I planned my trip April. They gave it to us in January, and I planned my trip April to enable me.
My dear, blame yourself. I always tell people, if you apply for visa and you are granted, you should take it immediately. Don't stay behind. Now, they granted you in January. You should have traveled in February and bring the children back.
Yes.
Instead of postponing it till April when you have Easter period and go and do what is it called, Owambe party in Nigeria for Easter period.
Mom, not Owambe. They were in the school. I was just planning until they go for the break, then I would come back home and take them.
I always tell my client to jet out. Anytime cases like that granted, straight away. The Home Office can change his mind anytime. Anything can happen at the borders. I tell my client, jet out and go and get them inside. Get them into the country. Yeah. In most cases that I've done in that manner, I tell the father or the mom, get out and go and get the children in.
Yeah. That was my mistake. I'm really sorry. So I have to contact my lawyer.
You need to contact your lawyer and tell your lawyer to work hard on that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Lower your device. Hold on. You see, you've been begging for something. It's mathematically incorrect to postpone it when you have been given. It's like you have been coming to me for a very long time and you are telling me, oh, Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye, I love this iPhone. I love this iPhone 10X Plus or whatever it is. I want to use it. I want to have it. And I said to you that, okay, let me think about it. Let me see the request. And you told me that you need it, you wanted it, and you gave me the reason why you want that phone. And I realized that I have other sophisticated phones as well. You understand? So I said to myself, why couldn't I grant you? Why couldn't I give you that phone to come in when I have 3 of the similar type? You know, similar Android, similar iPhones, Samsung. I have them. So I now find it in my heart to give you that phone. You should have come to me and use that and take that phone away from me immediately. Because if you don't take that phone from me the time I give it to you, I may change my mind and give it to someone else, and no law that can take me, because it's something that is mine. It's mine. It's the same thing. If you apply and they granted, what are you waiting for? I have even seen clients out of confidence, having confidence in my work, travel into Nigeria to go and wait for me in Nigeria. And that confidence is so grown in her. Waited and make me put in the application and say, well, if they refuse us, she will pack the refusal document, she will come to UK. But if it was granted, she will extend her staying in Nigeria and bring those children in. Unfortunately for us, I was in Lagos, I did the work in Lagos. It was granted. It was granted for all those children. So the mom needs to wait behind and bring all those children with her into the United Kingdom. That is somebody who is very serious. When you are doing things like that, you have to take it quickly. Anything can happen. Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hello, dear.
Yes, ma'am. I've got a 2-year leave to remain for my British child.
Okay.
My question is, I have a partner who is an overseer. How can he apply under me, ma'am?
That British child, is
Say again?
that British child that you have 2.5 years under, is it your partner's child? No.
No, it's not.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's fair enough. But are you guys living together?
Yeah, we are.
And you have evidence of living more than 2 years?
We haven't planned that. So we just started living together actually.
So it's not ready.
He's ready.
It's not ready because he hasn't got the requirement, so it's not ready.
Okay.
He will only be, he's not ready. When it's ready, tell him to do consultation with me.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Wow, I've got almost 100 missed call. You people like free advice, so yay. If this is the way you are turning up for work, lawyer will be eating for the rest of their life, although I will eat for the rest of my life. Wallahi, I will eat for the rest of my life, whether enemy like it or not. God has done it in a way. Hello, go ahead.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead now.
Yeah. I just want to add, I put on my
honestly, anyone that call me and try to listen to my voice and her voice at the same time on another device, I'm going to take you off. I'm not going to give you the chance to wait. I'm not going to wait. I'll have zero tolerance in that aspect. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
To ask, I and my daughter, we came in when she was 2 years. Now we have the 2.5 years left to remain. Can I apply for passport for her because she's 10 now?
But she wasn't born in the UK. She came here.
Yeah, when she was 2.
Even if she came here a day old. Do you understand? Even if she came here a day old, she's not going to have the automatic rights like other children that was born here and stay here for 10 years continuously. So what you will need is that you need to go through the immigration rules.
Okay.
Yeah? So when you have time, get consultation.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. A lot of people ask that question so many times. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. People just realize that I'm on live chat now. The call is so huge. Please go ahead.
Yeah, quick one, ma. I just want to make an inquiry. You know, I have right to retain rights in United Kingdom. I want to confirm, is it okay? Can I go to school during the period? Or
How many years have you got? 5 years.
5 years, but I've got I have 2 years left now.
You will be charged. I don't think you will be giving home student unless your husband is with you and you use your husband passport and you just mentioned the word retain right of residence. So you don't have husband anymore, so it's divorce, isn't it? So you have to wait until you have your permanent residence. I'm afraid so. Yeah. Unless you are willing to pay the international fee.
Okay, ma'am.
If you're not willing to pay the international fee, then you just have to hang in there, hang around.
All right, ma'am.
I know you want to study, and I love that, but just hang in, so you don't have to pay too much, and then you can take the advantage of the bursary as well, depending on your subject matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bless you so very much, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. You're welcome.
All right, ma'am. Yeah, bye.
That's the kind of person I like. She wants to study. Yeah, she wants to study, but she needs to wait a bit. Yeah, hello, please go ahead.
Hello, man. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sorry, man. I have a British passport right now. But me and my partner, so we've not been living together for over... we married anyway, so we've not been living together. We separated for about maybe 3, 4, 5 years now. So can I bring someone from Nigeria down the gross or something?
Hold on. You and your partner, you have separated for how many years?
About...
Don't mind me the way I'm laughing. Don't mind me. I'm not... I'm not laughing on your matter. I'm just laughing at the enemy and say, how market to Satan. When you see me smiling, I'm telling Satan, how market.
I understand.
So it's not about you at all, my dear. So don't get offended about that.
Yes.
So now let's get this right. You're separated from your partner.
Yes.
How many years?
We married anyway. So we separated about 4 years ago. 5 got my indefinite leave to remain. So, I keep pushing it. So I got my British passport now. So I want to see, can I bring someone from Nigeria?
You've started. You want to go and bring someone from Nigeria. Are you not on the case of Ogbon Logban yesterday? You didn't listen to me. I know you are in love now. Don't come and call me when there is a problem. No, you've started. It doesn't matter. You've started. You want to go and bring wife from Nigeria. Don't you have wife in UK to take here?
No, I don't have anybody, man.
Why don't you have anybody? You've started, Abi.
No, I'm single, man.
Show me love button there, because it's not on Ogbon Logban yesterday. I don't think he was on the program yesterday. This is the part of the people that my madam mentioned. Why are you going to Nigeria to go and take wife? You started, Abi. Now you will bring her into UK now and she become your boss. She will not know what you have been through, how you have suffered before you get your red passport. Now only for you to bring her to UK, she will become your boss. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm not ready for that now.
Are you ready? Because there's no shoulder to cry on. There's no shoulder to cry on for you, these boys. No shoulder to cry on. Hey, don't go and waste money. Lord, just shoot my girl and go pada wale. Go and enjoy yourself and just come back. Don't bring anybody here.
Okay, man.
Ntigbo. Lọ gbádùn ààrẹ, lọ́hùn kó padà wálé. Mo ti gbọ́. Má mú wá síbí o. Take care. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello, dear.
I just saw you online.
Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma. I'm one of your followers. I just saw you online, so I wanted to ask a question.
Please go ahead.
Okay, my question is, I've submitted my paper for renewal since 2017, and up to now, I still haven't heard anything from them, and they've not sent it back. I've sent a letter asking them why they have not done anything since. They just said to me, they sent me a letter saying it's in a refusal department. Until that refusal department made decision, they got nothing to say yet. I asked, why is it that they've not said anything? I have a British child as well.
So you make application on what's heading?
It's a renewal because I had 2.5 years before. So when that 2.5 years was coming to an end, I sent back for renewal.
Okay. And then you send the renewal back when? When did you send it back?
Since 2017, I sent it back.
Where's your lawyer?
Then when I did it, obviously, I did it by myself, everything. So after a year or so, I went to get a lawyer.
Only few cases get away with doing it by themselves. Home Office does not have respect for anyone that do it by themselves. Only few people get away with it. They delay it unnecessarily because there's no lawyer letter threatening them. You know?
But I have a lawyer now, ma. I've had a lawyer a year. Since last year, May, I got a lawyer. The lawyer have written to them about 3 times. They keep writing the same thing they wrote to me, that it's in a refusal department. But the lawyer have asked them why. They've not said anything at all so far. And it's 3 years. This year, December, will make it 3 years, actually.
That is not that is I don't know. And the document is with them. It's with the Home Office.
It's with the Home Office.
Nah, something is not right. You know.
I don't know what is going on because there was a time I was going to court. My ex, I don't know what he must have said or whatever. Because me and my ex were going to court as regarding the child. So he was screaming in the court that I don't have the right to be in this country. So I was shocked why he was saying that. Don't know if he's done something. I don't know.
I don't know the answer to the problem on ground, but I have to be honest with you. Your lawyer needs to continue banging them with the letter, you know, until they respond. I mean, if it's 3 years now, we are in 2017, I think that is outrageous. That is uncalled for. And they are owing you an apology because they would have stopped you from work without evidence for you to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't even work.
No, your lawyer should be making. Your lawyer should be making a judicial review application. I think they should take. Your lawyer should take home office to court.
I did say that to him.
Because you're going on renewal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
I think your lawyer should take the case to court. I think they should JR it. First of all, they should send the pre-action protocol to the home office in the Luna house and challenge it. It needs to be challenged. They need to do it by way of challenge, pre-action protocol. So your lawyer needs to challenge it. He needs to challenge the home office.
Okay.
Because 3 years is completely out of it. It's unnecessary. That is unnecessary delay.
Do stuff. I just can't do stuff.
But I haven't said that if you don't lose your job in between and your life is okay, everything is fine by you, you don't know the reason why God is doing that for you. I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at it from spiritual angle. But don't quote me. But yes. So sometimes you don't fight for things too much. Even if you get that paper this year, I'm not telling you otherwise. But don't travel out of don't travel out of the country.
No, I can't even travel with my little child.
All right, dear. Okay, take care.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. Bye. Somebody said that. Why did I discourage that guy? Sometimes you don't find please go ahead. Ekaso, how are you? Good afternoon. Quickly, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes, ma. Joma, I'm very request I might be no more student visa was during the student visa marriage lelori. So along the line they can mostly she renew language more affect by indefinite. So for over a year. Well, so I refuse to me. So I for me more loss court. So but I'm grants appeal lori your mommy. Mommy is over 7 years and all that. So needs to work with 10 years in Nilu. Wow, will put in phone application indefinite by.
No, how many times? How many times have you got your indefinite leave to remain? I'm not going to speak Yoruba here because this is not a Yoruba.
Oh, sorry, ma.
This is not a Yoruba timeline.
Oh, sorry, ma. My son, they granted my son during the appeal when they refused. I was supposed to go for the indefinite leave to remain then. So they refused the application based on me and the husband. We were not together. So they gave me appeal. Went to the court. So the court grants appeal based on my son.
And you have been granted. You've had one before.
No.
So they granted, but. The court allowed your appeal, but it has not been granted by the Home Office, isn't it?
It has been granted.
So what's the problem?
So I've spent 10 years in the country now.
But have you spent 10 years continuously on renewal?
Yes.
Lawfully.
Yes. Not on the basis of the son, but since I've entered this country. So I've spent on a renewal. I've been renewing.
Continuously until this recent one that you went to court. That's just one gap, so she should be all right.
Okay, because I talked to a friend and he was telling me that because they granted me on my son on 2.5 years.
No, it doesn't matter. A mixture of your lawful residence is okay. A mixture, so it doesn't matter. Home Office recognized it. Home Office put it there is the law. A mixture of it will take you through. And going to appeal is only one gap. So you are okay. But don't forget, English test life in the UK where you are going.
Yeah, I've done that. I've put in for the English test because the one I did before, they said they are not using that one again. So I wanted to go for this one, but because of the coronavirus, that was when my friend now advised me that she didn't think I would be able to make it because they've already, maybe the years I've stayed before, they will not count it.
No, they will. If providing you're going to court was because you put in an application at the right time before the visa expired.
Yes.
And then they refuse you, and then you went to court, Abi?
Yes.
But at court, it was approved.
Yes, it was
so you are okay.
Approved,
you are okay. You are okay. A mixture of it takes you to 10 years indefinite leave to remain. Definitely.
Okay, ma.
That's a good example to keep it lawful. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, definitely. What Yeah, yeah. Why are people still talking about me discouraging that guy? It will look at him. Why are you fighting? I'm not going to call your name, but why are you saying that I shouldn't discourage you? Are you going to be the one that is going to have the headache? You know how many of these boys that call me all the time that the woman let them down, they brought them from Nigeria. It will look at him. He doesn't have to take my advice. He can still go ahead. The only point is that he's not going to have a shoulder to cry on as a lawyer. He can go to another lawyer, but I'm going to laugh at him when he comes back to me in future. Hello?
Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, dear.
Yes, ma. I want to ask about I got my leave to remain. I did an asylum, and they refused my asylum. So they now grant me on family life because of my kids. So I got the 2.5. So I want to ask if my father of my children can use it.
Say that again.
I got my leave to remain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I did an asylum. I took an asylum. So they now refused my asylum. They gave me 2.5 years because of my kids. So I want to know if the father of my children can use it to attain his status in this.
Yeah, the father of your children those are the children that they have status. You have status with now.
Yeah.
And the father of the children is not living with you.
He's not.
And you want to know whether he can have access to the children. Of course he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
He can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for it.
Thank you. Are they still debating about me here? Why? Why are you somebody is paid here? Yes. Hello?
Hello, ma.
Yeah, hi.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
I think I'm in a similar situation with somebody, but I just want to try and explore. To me, I think I have more than one option.
Don't listen. If you have an answer to the question, don't call me.
Ma?
If you have an answer to the problem that you want to share with us here, don't call.
No. I'm trying to say
go straight to the fact.
Okay.
Please.
For me,
yes.
I've been in the UK since 2013 on as a dependent on my husband, and in 2015 I started studying, and up to date I'm still studying. I had to go over my BSc again and then masters and all of that, and just to accumulate my 10 years. And in the process, I've had my son, who is 7 now. Is it wise? Because we've heard so many things from different people. Is it wise for us to apply for the boy who is 7 now, because he was born here, and I can be under him, and myself and my husband can be under him, or we should wait till he's 10, when he gets his when he can get his passport, then we can also apply for whichever we qualify to apply for at that time.
Let me concentrate with you and leave the comment I'm reading. Go over that question again. Apologies to that.
Okay. I've been in the UK since 2013.
Okay.
On a student visa. When I first came, it was dependent, but my husband was doing his master's then. And after his master's, I started studying, and I'm still studying till now. And in the process, I've had my son, who is 7.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at all of this, we've asked a series of questions, and we've heard so many things. They said when he's 7, he's qualified for British, I don't know what they call that thing, that he would have maybe 2.5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and we can apply under him as parent of a British something, I don't know what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And and they said that is like maybe 50-50 chances for us. And some other people said, oh, we should just be patient. And since I am still studying, I still have like enough time to cover up my studies, that we can wait till he's 10, when that would be like an automatic British passport for the child. Then at that time, we have more chances of getting whatever it is we're applying for under the child, because he already got his passport at that time.
What is your question to me?
Ma?
What is your question to me? What do you want me to say?
Like what is?
Because you have an
they are not professional.
you came fully loaded, and you are training me. Now, when people are training me, I like to listen and get trained.
No,
and that's what you're doing. And I appreciate your effort, honestly.
No, ma.
Seriously, I really appreciate your effort.
What I've learned. You know that this thing, you need enough information. I'm trying to explain what I've heard so that you tutor me properly.
You came in 2013 on a serious note. And you came in as a student. A child was born in the UK in 2013. Yes. So the child is now 7 years now. At the moment as we speak, do you still have the visa as a student on your documents?
Yes, ma. Yes,
and your husband is still having the dependent visa, yeah?
No. He's not. He's in Nigeria now. He's been working and all of that.
Oh, so he's not here now?
He's not here now.
Yay.
Yes, just me.
Let me quickly give you a super way of saving money for both of you then.
Okay, ma.
If you're still a student...
Yes, ma.
And how many years have you spent now as a student?
I've spent about 5 to 6 years now.
Because one thing you have to remember is that student status is not going to lead to 10 years directly.
Okay.
Aha. That's the gist of it. When you speak to a professional who know what he or she is talking about, they need to let you know this. That is part of thing that is hidden. A lot of people don't know.
No.
That 10 years is not there for students anymore. But the mix of 10 years is still there.
Okay, ma.
The mix of 10 years lawful staying in the UK is still there. Now, the way I'm going to advise you is up to you. I'm just going to talk generally. Then it's up to you to decide. Your husband is not in the UK. So you can use your child if you don't want to continuously spending money on student status because you want to remain in the UK. You can just make an application under family life and move. You can move and come and come as a parent of a child in the UK. But you have to make sure that child has spent 7 years correctly from birth in the UK.
Yes.
Unless you are still studying and enjoying your study.
Yes, ma, I am.
So if you're still studying, continue now, but don't forget, you cannot push your student status to 10 years.
Okay.
It can't take you to 10 years. So at the end of the day, you're still going to use that child to apply. Yes.
What if I finish and I get a job that sponsors me?
If you finish and you have a job tier 2, then of course you are still coming together. You are still, of course, you will still have your mixture of 10 years in the UK.
Okay, ma. Oh, thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome.
For the enlightenment. Yes, ma. Thank you, ma. Bye.
Bye. Hello? 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 Please go ahead.
Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, dear. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Please, I just got spouse visa not done ago. In case I want to study nursing, will I have to pay, ma? Because I don't have access to public funds.
Exactly. And you said you are a spouse of a person who is present and settled in the UK.
Yes, sir.
You are more likely to encounter some things, but I don't know whether we have nurse people here, but you are going to pay. And I don't think they will give you the bus trip, because at the back of your spouse status it says no recourse to public funds. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, ma.
Yeah. I'm happy. All of you that want to study, just see if you can wait till 5 years, get your indefinite leave to remain, and then you can crack on from there.
Hello?
Hello, dear. Hello, I'm here.
Can you speak to your father? Hello?
Hi, dear. Hi.
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. I just want to inquire about something. A couple of years back, sometimes in 2002, I came into England on a student visa. One thing led to the other. The student visa ran out. I had a criminal record in 2004, got deported in 2009. Then my partner came back to get married. We got a daughter, and I got back my visa, the spouse visa, in 2018, and I returned to the country. Now, the problem is this. When I got it back, I got this no recourse to public fund on the visa.
You can't take it out. You can't.
Okay, 1 minute. I got the no recourse to public fund. This is the situation. My health is really killing me now. I'm diabetic. I got glaucoma. I got arthritis, and I got ulcer. I've got to work. I can't keep it up. It's killing me.
What about your partner that gave you the spouse visa, the British person? Where is she?
She with me. We married. That's my wife.
So you are together there, yeah?
Yeah, we're together. That's not a problem. We are together. We ain't breaking up.
But you want them to remove the condition so that you can have access to public funds?
Yes, that's the next thing. It can make life a little easier for me.
What about your partner? Is she working?
Yeah, she's working. She's an early year educator.
Because one thing you have to think of when you are making that application to the Home Office is that the Home Office is going to bring you back on 10 years and take you off from 5 years.
I don't know what that means.
They are more likely to put you on 10 years route.
On 10 years route?
Yeah, instead of 5 years route, because you are asking for something different. So you are telling them to waive.
That, so they
yes.
want to put me back on the 10 years
yes.
route. But if I keep it like that, the 5 years route will remain. Because I've got to review sometime next year, early next year.
And so, are you going for another 2.5 years next year?
Yeah.
Why don't you manage? Why don't you manage?
I should just manage that.
I would advise you to manage. I would advise you to endure. You understand? Yeah. Try hard. Be a man. Yeah.
I am being a man. I'm working construction. If I killing me,
I know. Go to the GP. You know you can still access your GP with your spouse visa.
No, I access my GP.
And let your wife get whatever you think you may need. Let her use her name to access those things for you.
Because I'm on a low recourse to public funds, she cannot get not even universal credit. For her to get universal credit, the case we've got to be separated. And we are not going to be separated. We are not going to break up. So we cannot even get universal credit. And we've got like a 3-year-old daughter. The nursery is killing. Pay like £1,000 every month. I've got to work in construction. This whole lockdown, I've been working. I've not even been able to take a break for a day. And I'm diabetic. I'm one of the delicate ones that shouldn't even be outside. But if I can go outside, I can't provide money for my family. So I have to keep working just to bring something home. And it's killing me now. But I think if you say I should just manage for the next 2.5 years, I think 2.5 years is almost done. For real.
Yeah.
So I might be able to manage, but if there is a way of removing it, that's just what I want to do. I will go for it if it's not going to
Look at you fighting me. Why are you? Why are you fighting innocent little girl?
I will take it out. I will delete it. I will use an eraser to just clean it out of a duplex or something.
Okay, dear. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Are they still talking about me on that young guy? I've finished that young guy a long time. I finished my advice on that young guy. It's up to him. He's an adult. Don't forget. And don't forget, I don't know him one-to-one. I don't know the person that I spoke with regards to him not going home to take wife. I'm only joking with regards to the topic that mommy mentioned yesterday on our program, why that mommy said, why must they go home to go and take wife? From the experience of what they are going through, what most men go through when they come back, bringing their wife to UK and the wife become their boss. You know, that's one of the reasons why I said, why can't you get one? He's single. He has not married before. So why must he go home to go and bring wife? Why can't he find somebody who understands the British culture? British culture is not easy to understand. For us to adopt to the system, we have lived so many years in this country. So we are inside it. We know what we are doing. When you bring somebody carelessly from Nigeria, they don't understand the British culture. So they're not going to adhere to it for a very long time. They will not want to do all this 9 to 5, all these calculations, all these things that you do. So you have to really use your common sense when it comes to a man going to Nigeria to go and bring a woman. I stand corrected, and I'm not changing my advice to that young guy. I stand corrected. Jokes apart, when you are going home to go and bring a woman into UK, and you are a young person, or you have gone through one problem with a woman before, going to Nigeria is not the best answer for you. But if you do go to Nigeria to find a woman, leave that woman in Nigeria for years. Let her start having children there. Don't just bring her to UK because she's coming to become your boss. And quote my English and keep this video. You are going to regret it, anybody that does that. Only few people escape it. Only few people. And it's not common. Most problems I'm solving in the UK now, on the face of it, I have to be real with you. It's a majority of the problems that I'm solving are the women that they brought from Nigeria and become their husband bosses. That is not called for. When he was sending money to them in Nigeria, he commands respect because they don't know source of his income. They don't know the type of job he do in the UK. But the moment she comes to UK, then they realize that, oh, security that's not oh, he's just a care worker. He's just an ordinary support worker. I can do that. And what starts? Nonsense respect started. They will start disrespecting their husband. So I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. You will only see me in rare cases that I will swallow my language. I don't swallow my words. No. I'm not sorry about that thing that I said to that my friend, that my invisible friend. And I'm sure he's happy with me. He's laughing. Because later on in life, he's coming to give me credit and say, Mama, it's better to have somebody that understands the British culture. Tell your Wambi. You both wrong each other and both say sorry to each other. Going home to go and bring a wife after how many years you have spent in the UK is not an answer to the problem that we are having in the Nigerian African community, in the black community. That is not an answer. Let those who are there, let those who are in Nigeria, let them marry to each other. They know each other attitude. They know how to cajole each other. They know how to control each other. They know how to do things. In Nigeria, have you heard it before? They've told me in Lagos. For example, they told me in Lagos. I will not mention names. I will not mention people. People have told me in Lagos that it is normal for a married woman to have concubine in Lagos. How dare you saying that? They have told me, I'm having Ashani. That man has gone for his girlfriend, so why can't I have my own man friend? A married woman saying that. If marriage is not working anymore, my take is that dissolve the marriage, dissolve that relationship, and let everybody go their own ways. Part it. But for me to condone it, to accept that culture, no way. It's not biblical. So I'm not going to change my English. You think I'm going to change because of that, because I said that? I'm not changing for you. The people in the UK understand each other. Let them bang each other's head. They will solve the problem. They understand. Somebody coming from Nigeria is a new person entirely. Unless I plan to be more already, to marry. So they understand each other. But if it's a new person, you just want to go and pick because you dissolve your marriage here. You think you find sex easy there. You want to come and continue. Don't you listen to all the program we do on Ogbon Ologbo? You think Ogbon Ologbo is fiction. Ogbon Ologbo is not fiction. Ogbon Ologbo is real. Ogbon Ologbo is somebody else's life history. That's what we brought on. That's what we always bring to you guys. Ogbon Ologbo is not fiction. It's not a made-up story. It's not a story. I'm not an historian. So I'm not an entertainment. I'm not from entertainment industry. So I don't write movies. It's real. Somebody else's life. Ogbon Ologbo is somebody else's life. Somebody else's life history. Somebody else's pain that makes him cry every day. Makes her cry every day. It's what we bring on the timeline to train you, to tell you to keep, to be careful. So it's not mistake. Kò sí bó ṣe máa ṣe ẹ̀fọ́ ebolo tí ò ní rùn. Àwọn àrùn ìgbẹ́. So I'm not changing my English for anybody. You are not comfortable, you leave my timeline. Hello? Please go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, good afternoon, ma. My question, ma, is I have indefinite leave to remain since 2018, and I have a son that I just brought into the UK. He came this January, and he's going to start GCSE in September by God's grace. I want to know, can I go to school as well? Because the son is going to depend on me. But can the two of us go to school? Because I want to start studying.
Say that again.
Okay, ma. I got my indefinite leave in 2018.
Okay.
And I just brought my 17-year-old. He's going to be 18 in August. He's going to go to school. And I want to go to school too. Can the two of us go to school at the same time?
Okay, I'm listening to you. Mommy in school, that a child in school. Yeah, but why not? But why not? There's nothing bad in that. So why do you ask that question? Why do you ask?
I want to know if they are going to grant the two of us student loan because it's depending on me.
No. He's going to 18 when he's going in, so you let him use his name to do it.
Okay.
Yes, now, so that they will chase him when he finishes school. He needs to pay it back himself. I didn't do that with my children. I regret it. Although I didn't take loan. We didn't take loan. Yeah, we didn't take loan. But if we were to have taken loan, some superior advised us that we should use them to use their own name.
Okay, but so somebody said, that they have to be 3 years in the country before they can get any money.
They won't give it to him now. Habitual residence test. You are right. Habitual residence test. Yeah, he might not meet it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely 3 years habitual resident test. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go off now. Let me quickly answer you. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma.
Please go ahead quickly.
Yeah, please. I want to make an inquiry, ma. I've got a partner. My partner has got 2.5 years visa. And I'm pregnant for him. So I want to know if there any chance for me to make application under him when I'm expecting a child.
You have 2.5 years.
I don't have 2.5. My partner has got 2.5 years.
And you're pregnant now.
Yes, please.
That child will apply under him.
Okay.
And then you will apply under your child.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Okay. And please, ma, I want to make an inquiry as well. Is it possible are they accepting them visiting visa from Nigeria now?
The embassy is not opened yet due to coronavirus. Everything hasn't resumed back normal. So you have to wait.
Okay. All right, ma.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you, dear. Bye. I'm going to take off the line, and I want to chat with you guys before I leave. So I need to take off. I'll answer this, but I'm taking it off now. Hello? Hello? Lower your device now. Lower your device. Go ahead quickly.
Hello, ma.
Go ahead quickly. Go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for the wonderful job you've been doing. We all appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ma. Yeah, quickly, ma. I have 2 questions. My partner and my kids. My partner have 2.5 years. Yeah, got it twice with four of my kids, but 2 of them have got British passport because they have got to the age of 10. So remain the mother and the 2 kids now. So one will be 10 years March 2021. So remain the last born and their mom now. Is it possible we leave the one that will be 10 years next year, we leave him out of the application, the next application we are doing, because the visa is expiring by 20th of July next month?
You want to leave one of the child out due to financial constraint?
Yes, ma'am.
Was the child born in the UK?
Yes, he was born in the UK.
How old is the child?
He's 9 years now.
Yeah, leave him out.
Maybe 10 in March.
Leave him out. Leave him out.
Okay.
Leave him out. Definitely. Leave him out.
Thank you, ma'am, because it's tough.
Definitely leave him out, Joe.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
But make sure you mention him in the scenario.
Okay.
So that they will know that he's there. But due to financial constraint, you're now applying for him because it's going to be 10 years next year.
Okay, ma'am.
Simple.
Okay, ma'am.
So make sure it's mentioned.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
The second question, ma'am. I'm sorry to take too much of your time. I just the opportunity. I got my 5 years with European marriage in 2009.
Are you doing another question?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you can't do 2 questions now. What? You know, greedy one, yeah. That's too greedy now. No, somebody else. Do you know how many calls I've mixed when you guys are talking too much?
I know I've more than 25 times.
No, only 1 question. Yeah, go quickly now. Quick.
Okay, thank you, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Yeah, I got my.
Because if I don't let you talk, they will think that it's the ladies I'm trying to protect. I don't protect men. And when I say don't go and marry, they say I'm protecting men as well. So I don't even know what to do.
Thank you, ma. So I got my 5 years European marriage in 2009. We got to renew it in December 2014. But things get as it be. They couldn't renew it. They said it's marriage of convenience or something. So I have to fall back on my children to start renewing it again. And they start giving me 2.5 years since 2016. I'm using the second one now. Is the 10 years going to be countable for me from 2009 up to maybe after the second 2.5 years? Maybe I can just apply for indefinite to straight away.
But are you not on 10 years route?
I'm on 10 years route, man.
So you can't do 2.5 years twice and then go into indefinite leave to remain. You should have changed to 5 years route with other conditions attached to it that I'm not ready to discuss here.
Okay. Thank you, man. Yeah. I will give you a personal call then. Maybe I see in the office. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Would you believe I have over 200 missed calls on this particular thing alone? Over 200. I've taken calls off because I'm not going to leave here today because people like freebies. And I'm a woman that has a lot in my plate to deal with at the same time. Out of no time, I managed to do this because God put it to my heart and tell me to go back to the public. People have not heard my voice on legal matter, and that's why I'm here. When God says something, I do it. People have not heard your voice on legal issues, and that's why I came to do it. I listen to God. Other than that, there is no issue on ground for me that I have not resolved today. The next thing, if you need further advice, you will need to contact me for consultation. Consultation is done over the phone now due to coronavirus. I am not prepared to meet anyone on one-to-one for now. In fact, it is likely throughout this year to be on the safe side, I am not going to meet anyone, you know. I am not going to meet anyone. I am lawyer Olagbaye, not Olagbaju. Correct yourself. But me, if I saw one of the prayer Balagba, I don't want to say anything so that I don't step on toes, you know. I don't want to say too much so that I don't step on toes. I didn't see anybody. I quickly saw Olagbaju, lawyer Olagbaju. It's Olagbaye, lawyer Olagbaye. I don't think Olagbaye will be happy if you are calling me lawyer Olagbaju. I don't think Olagbaye will be happy. So let's correct it. I am lawyer Olagbaye. Lawyer Tukumbo Olagbaye. So the issue here is that for now, until further notice, everything is done over the phone. So if you need consultation, you will call me. I will give you the PayPal details. For those that we are doing application for, they know what to do. After advice, they are happy, and I told them that they are going to be okay. Then I will tell them to proceed with the full application so they know how I operate. I must do consultation to satisfy my legal skill. Make sure that the case is going to be successful in court. If in case Home Office mess me up, I meet them up, you know. So I make sure that I give advice first, consultation. So if you need me, you need to do consultation first. After consultation, I will tell you that you are in a safe hand. The case can go ahead. It will succeed. But if I don't do consultation, I don't take cases on, no matter how much you want to pay me. It is a mercy of God that can give you prosperity without sweat. It's favor. When you receive favor, believe me, it's more than working. So, but I love this job. Believe me, I love what I'm doing. I really do. I really do. I really do, because God has been so faithful. In this job as a lawyer, I am not just immigration lawyer. I tell you people, I am a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales. So me onse lawyer to call gbegba. I didn't just pick up a plate and want to give immigration advice because of OIC. Rather, even OIC self cannot even tell me anything anyhow. Because when I went to them to do my certificate, they skip it. Because of my knowledge, my everything, and my solicitor's certificate, OIC only tested my knowledge. They didn't take me on other levels. They skip it and gave me my certificate because I know my apple. Satan out market. So, in a way, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say thank you to every one of you on this platform. How can I not appreciate you? Your comment alone is going gaga on my head. Your coming up is going gaga on my head. This is what I enjoy doing. I am a lawyer and I enjoy it as a solicitor, giving advice. You know, after this advice, after giving advice on social media like this, I don't give advice for free. When you phone me or come to my office, you have to pay me because I'm a private lawyer, you know, and I have my clients all over the world. I have just seconded my IT now to an expert. I've just given my IT work to an expert. In case I'm in Nigeria, in case I'm in Dubai, in case I'm in Saudi Arabia, in case I'm in America, I want to continuously working without anything stopping me. So thanks to coronavirus, it's a shame people have died in between, but it enables some of us to revamp and rethink. And in fact, it is during this period that I'm able to do so many things that I'm unable to do while there wasn't coronavirus. Ó wu Ọlọ́run nínú àánú ẹ̀ ni, ó wu Ọlọ́run ni. Bíbélì ti sọ pé èmi ó ṣàánú fún ẹni tẹ́mi á ṣàánú fún ni. Àánú ni mo rí gbà nínú ìrìn àjò tí mo wà yìí. Àánú Ọlọ́run ni. I want to say thank you to all of you. The mercy and favor of God will not leave you. I want to say thank you. Okay, mo ti gbọ́. Let them say, mo ti gbọ́, you are one of mine. Only excuse my error. Okay, mo ti gbọ́. Thanks to every one of you. Thank you. If you have given me a red head, just go and take it off before I check it. Because you will not like what I will write to you. I have zero tolerance, so don't even do anything. And you will agree with me that I am giving back to the community. This is part of my charity to the community. I am giving my brain to the community. So I don't have to distribute foods, even though I have done good things. But I don't have to make noise here. But I am giving my brain back to the community at large in the United Kingdom, to the world at large. So my charity is even powerful than any other charity out there. Trust me. Because I liberate people. I liberate people. So our market. Take care, guys.